Okay, I am in complete darkness. It's late. We're just gonna see what happens. So, I got my P-Sb7. I got a actual kind of Rem Pod style here. So, my spirit friends, if you guys are around, I'm gonna try to talk to you. I'm gonna try to use this little device here, this tool. It's a radio scanner. It goes through radio, and we think we can talk to you. I better stand on this. And this device here, my friends, this is a weird kind of device or tool that if you come over here, it can maybe sense you and touch you, because I can't see you guys and I can't hear you. That's why we try to use this stuff. And in a little bit, I'm going to test this out, and it's a little bit different, but it's the same idea where I ask questions and we see if you can talk into it. But first off, my friends, I want you to try to talk into this one. So let me get it hooked up real quick. Turning on P-Sb7. I am going to sweep it 200 milliseconds, and I'm just gonna go forward, and I'm on FM, plugging this all in. This is just this little device that I rigged up a while ago, and I thought it might be cool for this setup, so gonna give it a go. So now we got the P-Sb7 hooked up, turning on speaker. Oh, where's the power on this one? Alright, so everything should be recorded. Alright guys, I'm turning off lights so I'm completely dark. Alright guys, are you here with me tonight? How you doing? It's Rusty. Try to talk into this device here. It's all being recorded. I want to make sure this is getting picked up well. My name's Rusty. If you guys are here, let's warm this up. And let me turn this on too. See if you come over here and try to talk to this, and you can also let me know you're here. I'm trying to touch this yellow antenna. Okay, guys? So we're just going to leave that on, see what happens. If you're here, try to tell me your name, please. Can you tell me what is your name through this device? It'll take a minute. Go ahead. It's really quiet. I haven't done this in a while, so this is cool. I want to go old school. Really quiet tonight, spirits. Are you here? Gather around. It might take some time. I would prefer to only speak. Thank you. Okay. I would only prefer to speak with positive. That had to have been radio. Maybe. That was a pretty loud one though. Alright, spirits. Yeah, this is just this weird way. I can't tell you if this works for sure. This has just kind of become popular. And here I am sitting in this really dark room. I have to have this because it's really dark. And, yeah, I would prefer to speak with positive energy. So, my name's Rusty. Can you please try to tell me your name as clear and as loud as you can through this device? What is your name, please, whoever you are, my friends? Okay. Keep going. I heard something faint, so keep going. Okay. Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. So I have to record this whole process. It's a lot easier to kind of tell what's going on after the fact. I look back at this and we see what's going on. So can you guys tell me, whoever's with me tonight, can you tell me how many spirits I might have around me? Do I have 5 spirits? Do I have 12 spirits? How many spirits are around me right now trying to talk with me? Go ahead, we'll let it go 30 seconds, a minute, and after each question, give you time to answer. So please, how many spirits? Kind of sound like two. Okay, thank you. Are these spirits family members around me? Are they strangers or family? Can you tell me if they're strangers or family? Please, go ahead. Gramps, are you here? Can you say my nickname if you're here? Something really faint right there. That was a weird sound. Okay. Well, if you are not my family member, and you're just a stranger, so wandering through, it's nice to meet you. My name's Rusty. Can you tell me what city you come from, or where you were born, what state or country you're from originally? See if we can find your place of origin. Where were you from? Where were you born, my friends, my spirit friends? It's interesting how it can be real. I talk right when I talk, it says. Alright, well, I'm sorry if I spoke over you. Are you okay? Is there anything I can do to help you? Are you at peace? Are there words that I could read to you that would help to put you at peace? I guess is a good question. Is there something you'd like to just tell me without any questions? Is there a piece of advice, or if there's just anything you'd like to say, please go ahead too as well. Oh, that was a weird one. Okay. That sounded really weird. Thank you, whoever that was. Mark that really faint one. Faint ones are interesting because they're coming through what sounds like multiple channels, and the faint ones are really interesting. I don't know the answers, but I just want to mark the interesting weird faint ones so I can pull them up later, hear them better. Okay, spirits, we're going to take a little break, okay? These are just little mini sessions. Okay, so I just want to explain again, if I have any new friends here, that this device here is a way that we might be able to sense you, because I can't see you or feel you or really hear you without any sort of help. So come over if you can. Let's just take 1 minute or two and see if we can get that lit up. I have to be pretty close to light it up here. Let's extend the antenna a bit. Oop. Okay. See? Alright, so we're just going to sit back. I'm going to turn on the digital voice recorder, and I'm going to record and not ask a question for 2 minutes, and we're going to see if you guys can do what you... Oop, I got a little close to that, so... Here we go, recording, digital voice recorder. Taking 2 minutes. I'm not going to do an official EVP. I'm just going to see if this records anything for 2 minutes while we see if you can... This, in theory, my friends, can hear you too, so... See if you can make that light up, please. Like this. Try to light it up with your energies, with your thoughts, with your emotions. Stopping digital voice recorder. Go ahead. Just wanted to run it just for a few seconds, see what happens. This is an interesting piece of technology that I actually haven't utilized much, and I want to try to use it on some of these shorter sessions, Spirits. So, can you light it up? Alright, while you're trying, I'm going to play this back to the microphone, and we'll see if we hear anything, because this is another way we might be able to hear your voice. Digital voice recorder. Taking 2 minutes. I'm not going to do an official EVP. I'm just going to see if this records anything for 2 minutes while we see if you can. This in theory, my friends, can hear you too, so see if you can make that light up, please. Like this. Try to light it up with your energies, with your thoughts, with your emotions. Digital voice recorder. Man. Taking 2 minutes. Alright, well there might have been some, but that might have been me. Because I remember I moved it. I remember I turned and looked at it and I was like, ooh, I shouldn't have moved that. So I did hear a little noise right there. I tried to rewind it, but accidentally hit the wrong button because it's all dark. So alright, I just want to do a quick run with that. So now I am going to we're going to turn back on this device, my friends. This spirit box. And we call this a spirit box because we don't know exactly what we're dealing with, and we think a popular idea is that you're human spirits. I kind of tend to think you might be a mix of all sorts of stuff, and most of it's stuff that we just don't understand. But the idea is you can come over and use your energies or something to talk into this right here, okay? As well as this device. So if you're new, my name is Rusty. It's nice to meet you guys. I think that was me being too close to that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record this just for my own personal stuff. We're going to run another small session, and then I will end it with just an EVP session, and then we'll say goodbyes. And I just kind of want to make these kind of short. I don't know how long it's going to be in the long run, but yeah, this is just kind of going back to my old school ways. So alright, spirits. So I am turning this on now, and we're going back to the ghost box. So it's Rusty, spirits. Pardon me. Another way that we see if you're here is if you can see. Thank you. Another way we test to see if you're here is if you can say my name through this box. If you're here and you're strong at using this and you can use it, can you try to say Rusty back through this device for me, please? Let's try that for a minute. And this is still going too. You can also let me know you're here with that. So let's try it. Let's see what happens. Please try to say my name, Rusty, and try to make this light up if you can. We're just going to kick back, sit back, and see what we hear, or listen for what we hear. A singing, like a faint singing, like that. Go ahead, keep going, guys. These are tests. We have to have tests. I have to. What? And then something after it? These are controlled tests, controlled questions, because the scientific world still demands controlled answers. Answers that aren't coincidental, essentially. And this is really hard to do that with. It's almost impossible. It's not quite, or we wouldn't have made it this far. So these are crude techniques to try to capture and record you guys, whoever you are, you ladies, you gentlemen, species of unknown origin. I don't know who you guys are. And one of the controlled questions is I see if you could say Rusty into these devices. Say my name or other similar controlled answers. And here's a way that you might be able to let me know you're here too. You could just light that up. So please go ahead. Let's try it again. I had interesting things come out of it, so I'll be quiet now. Please, go ahead. There's really faint ones. I don't know how well this, I'm kind of using a different setup on. I haven't used it in a while, so I don't know how well I have my voice being picked up here and the spirit box being picked up down there, so I don't know how well this sounds. Can you tell me your name, please? Let's try another name for who you are. I got an interesting response earlier, sounding weird, a weird one. One really weird one so far. Two syllable sounding. Kinda sound help me from back here. Interesting to hear this one with you. I'm just doing this live and natural, and I don't know what'll happen. I haven't done this in a while. I mean, it's pretty much dark. My eyes have adjusted pretty much now, so it's not terribly dark in here. Well, do you have anything you'd like else to say? I don't want to force anybody to say anything if you don't want to. Do you like doing this? Do you like trying to attempt to communicate with me? Do we put ourselves in danger? The people out there that try to communicate with the supernatural, the paranormal, what we term it? Is it dangerous for us to do? Okay, well, thank you. Do you have any important messages you want to try to give a loved one? Are you okay? One's really interesting. Now I'm hoping it's getting picked up. Yeah, this is inspired off my last P-Sb7. I was watching it and I was like, dude, I need to do this more. Get back to my roots. And I kind of got a little cooler setup now. I know what I'm doing a little better, so the best as I can. Nothing really on this tonight. These are just weird ways we've developed to try to communicate with stuff that we can't quite understand. Can you see me right now, spirits? Are you looking right at me somewhere in this room? That was a weird one. Okay, well, thank you. That was a really interesting sound. Where are you? Are you right next to me? Are you in this device? Are you across the room? Where are you? Turning this off. I don't like to go past 10 minutes or longer. Are you next to me right now? Alright, I'm doing a... When? Alright, random EVP. I'm not saying anything. I just want to hear what this says. Clicks are gonna be me. Alright, well, here, let's try it again. Man, it's doing this in the dark. Alright, spirits. Here, let me just explain this on this. The reason I failed, but I just wanted to not say anything and just see if I can capture some just randomness, but it didn't work. Alright, spirits. If you're here, you can try talking to this now. Try to shout into it. Try to put your emotion into it. I don't know how it works, but my name's Rusty and it's nice to meet you. If you're here, can you please tell me your name into this silver device in my hand? Please go ahead. Well, it's nice to meet you if you guys are here. I mean the utmost respect and honor trying to communicate with you. Is there something I can do to help you? Please, go ahead. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. Do you have a message that you really need to get across to anybody? Anything you'd like to say, please, just try to, however you can, into this silver device in my left hand, this silver tool, this gadget. Alright, thank you. Stop an EVP. Yeah, it doesn't feel weird or anything in here. It feels pretty normal. I've just had a mellow night myself, so yeah, just mellow energies in here. It doesn't feel awkward or spooky or nothing. When you first start this and you turn all the lights off and everything's pitch black, it is a little spookier, but I don't know. I can see pretty decent. I can't see great, but I can see decent enough. Alright, let's just see what... Catch anything here? That's right. Yeah, you can try talking to this now. Try to shout into it. Try to put your emotion into it. I don't know how it works, but my name's Rusty. It's nice to meet you. If you're here, can you please tell me your name into this silver device in my hand? Please go ahead. nice to meet you if you guys are here. I mean the utmost respect and honor trying to communicate with you. Is there something I can do to help you? Please, go ahead. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. Do you have a message that you really need to get across to anybody? Anything you'd like to say, please just try to. However you can, into this silver device in my left hand, this silver tool, this gadget. Thank you. Stop anything. I just thought something, I may do it, I may not. We'll see in the end. You obviously know at this point if I do it or not, but I was just thinking I could run this raw audio over that part when I'm replaying it in the video and just have it just the raw audio, non-filtered, nothing, just the straight audio from this instead of the audio from this cruddy speaker into this. That was me. Into the microphone, so it's getting all sort of filtration and stuff, but who's to say that doesn't pick up EVP, but we'll see what I end up with the long run. Alright, spirits, well I think I'm gonna wrap that up for now. I just wanted to do kind of a shorter one and just test this out. This is my first kind of session like this in a while, and can we the last 2 minutes, can we just see if you can make this light up like this at all before I say my goodbyes? See if we can get that to register at all. These are pretty close. At least humans do. You might have to touch it. I haven't got tons of interactions with these, but these are just tests. We're trying to figure out ways that we can sense you and detect you. So. Should have marked the date and time at the beginning of this. I haven't done this in a while. Pretty mellow and quiet. Interesting session. There was a couple marks in there that I heard. Some faint voices that'll be interesting to hear, and there was one really kind of creepy, darker sounding, louder, weird one. And but yeah, I think we're gonna mark that. It is approximately 2:15 in the morning, a.m. Mountain Standard Time. It is August 21st, 2016. I should have marked at the beginning. I'm gonna be marking them like I do in my old ones. And yeah, P-Sb7 session in the bag. So thank you, spirits. I really appreciate it. And this is, like I said, these are just weird ways that we try to. We're just testing out the waters. We don't know what we're doing. We really honestly don't know what we're dealing with, and so these are just weird techniques that we've developed. So I thank you. Any energies around me, please go on throughout your afternoon, your day, your evening, and I appreciate these communication techniques, and I'm going to be closing down our session for now. So please, I humbly but sternly ask you to leave. So thank you, my spirit friends. All energies, please exit me, my premises, my friends, my family, the neighbors, everyone. So thank you, my spirit friends. Alright, we're going to close it down. Thank you for checking out P-Sb7 session, August 21st, I think it was. Yeah. Alright, take care.